George Russell. Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly is not going to Alpine. Who asked? 2022 F1 season race watch list. 2022 Bahrain Grand Prix, the Scuderia is back. 2022 Australian Grand Prix Leclerc Masterclass. 2022 British Grand Prix Sainz secures victory. 2022 Austrian Grand Prix Cheryl is back on top. Where remaining race highlights. Flavio Briatore has 2 moods. Create the absolute animal of the sport. Create his career finisher. Mattia. Binotto. No Michael no. Ocon. Ricciardo. I'm an F1 expert. Really? Name at least 3 F1 drivers. McLaren's 2023 driver lineup. That's on me. I set the bar too low. At the McLaren headquarters, swapping one Australian for another. Ferrari at the start of every season. This year is my year. Ferrari by the summer break. I think it's my year. I see the finish line. Box. Tifosi. Why can't you just be normal? I see no reason why we should change strategy after the summer break. Why Sergio Perez believes he can beat Max Verstappen in 2022. He can never beat Max. Sergio Perez challenges Max Verstappen in Mexican standoff tequila game. Trade offer. I get 21 million. You get 2 hours of what I was expected to do for 3 years. We don't have a great war in our generation, or a great depression. Best I can do is be a tifosi. Breaking. Ricky Bobby to become the new F1 driver for Alpine in 2023. Ricciardo leaving McLaren headquarters post negotiations. No reason why Ferrari should change approach in second half of 2022, insists Stefan Binotto. Ferrari we hoped for. Ferrari we got. Fellas, if your girlie's cute, hella thick, and has brown hair, that's not your girlfriend, it's Cheryl Leclerc. Is your child texting about Ferrari's troubles? Lol, Lewis outpaced Leclerc. LFG Leclerc's failed gearbox. Russell really over for Leclerc. OMW obviously Max wins. BTW Binotto tosses win. BRB Binotto really bad. STFU sad tifosi fed up. WTF what the fudge. The plan. Join new team. Win 1 race. Get multi-year contract. Start underperforming. Ask for 21 million to get rid of me. Starts. Your next task is to suck a teen drive his finances cause you couldn't get into driver for Alpine and now you don't want to sound like a Winnie B. Otmar. When a kid sees a functional family and realizes he has been abused. The only way for Ferrari to get back to their prime. Wishing Yuri Veeps a very happy birthday. WTF1 is for noobers and casuals. Seasoned F1 fans. That sign won't stop me, because I can't read. Ferrari recalls nearly every car it's made, since 2005 for possible brake failure. Click. Doesn't work either. Ferrari when they find their brake cap is faulty on all cars, since 2005. Ferrari is recalling nearly every car it's sold, since 2005. McLaren also announced a recall on the MP4 22 from 2007. Piastri going to McLaren. Fernando going to Aston Martin. Vettel retiring. Alpine giving Ocon a long contract. Where are you taking that Yuki Tsunoda action figure? McLaren pushing Ricciardo to Alpine. Alpine trying to force Piastri to race for them. Alonso chilling on his boat. Ferrari's expectations. Ferrari's strategy. Not now sweetie, an airline was mean to my favorite F1 driver. Nice F1 seat you got there. Would be a shame if someone took it. F1 Twitter enjoying the summer break. Vettel leaving F1. Doctor possibly losing his seat to a 21 million buyout. Ferrari admitting no changes will be made to their team, effectively handing Red Bull the title. Alpine suing Oscar. Alpine lying about Oscar. Alonso to Aston Martin. Gasly and Oscar in contention for a McLaren seat. Bottas is going to go full darn one of these days, and it will kill F1 news for a week. Stop. Breaking. No one to race for Alpine in 2023. Danny Rick. Zach Brown. I'm gonna pay you $21 million to fudge off. Just because Lewis visits an African country doesn't mean he is a train. Deep thoughts with the deep. Nobody. F1 fans, when they are high at 3 AM, why isn't the safety car an F1 car? Vettel. The marks are left on track will stay until time and rain will wash them away. Marks that Sebastian Vettel left on track. Ferrari will win the 2023 World Drivers' Championship. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed now. Ferrari Strategy Masterclass. Oscar. Daniel. Activate the Honda beat. Perez complaining about DNFs hurting his championship fight. Leclerc. Proudly on their way to third place in the championship with the fastest car. When unvaccinated Roscoe has paddock access, but you can't enter with your monster antibodies. Finding drivers for all my race cars. Finding race cars for all my drivers. Alpine team boss to Oscar Piastri. I offered you friendship, and you spat in my face. Leclerc peacefully leading a race. His engine about to blow up. Pit wall about to mess up his strategy. How do we tell him? No, Latifi is not a good driver, stop glorifying him. Latifi scored more points to Williams than Senna and Vettel combined. Ricciardo fans holding on to the Monza 2021 win. Leclerc. Ferrari. Expects one of the most promising young drivers to sit around until Alonso gets bored of F1. Calls him disloyal when he finds another team. McLaren, after knowing they have to pay off Danny Rick, pay Alpine for Piastri's settlement, pay Piastri next year, not socks. Hey little Ferrari, how's it going? Ferrari is recalling nearly every car it's sold since 2005. How to lose a season in 10 races, Ferrari's master plan. Yay. Top 5 Leclerc vs Verstappen duels so far. It's blank. No, stop comparing Senna with Crash Stappen. Also Senna. Indy 500 win. Turbo. 1. Alonso. 0. Leclerc private parking. Leclerc's hopes and dreams. Leclerc's corner. Remember when the Red Bull mechanics cheered for Danny Rick from the pit wall? When you realize you have to wait 2 more weeks until F1 is back. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.